welcome guys. So we're here in the middle of nowhere in South Australia, and yeah, I'm just gonna take this opportunity to explain to you what are my responsibilities basically. So one of my responsibilities is to check if there's enough water in there, because every time we push the bulls and the cows in different areas of the property, we need to make sure that there's water in there. And then also we need to make sure that, you know, this water is basically trickling down onto the troughs. Oh yeah, there's the trough. I don't know if you can see it from here. It's quite far away. Alright, so we just made sure that these tanks are full, and now we're just gonna go and clean up the troughs, water troughs. So yeah, see you in a bit, show you what it is. So I had this what they call a utility vehicle, so just to get around, because it's huge and it's like 30-40 degrees down here. So yeah, you need that. So yeah, this is pretty much it for now, for this first part of the video. So yeah, enjoy. So this is what you call a water trough, and yeah, right now it's empty, so no animals is coming to drink here, and it's done on purpose. So it's trying to force them to go drink somewhere else and stay longer somewhere else. So this is my job. Basically, one of my responsibilities is like when there's water here, I need to make sure it's clean. So I just clean it up, brush it, and then just, you know, put some new water in there, and so that the cows can come around and just, you know, drink water, eat food, and just stay around in the shade. Because otherwise, you know, they get thirsty, and you know, a thirsty cow does not produce good meat. So yeah, this is it. And if it's empty like this, it's just to make sure that it's empty actually, and all good. There you go. I got about 4 other troughs to do today, to check today, clean as well, and then my day will pretty much be done. It will be around 5:30, 6. So yeah, I wake up at 6. Start working, breakfast at 7, start working around 8, and from there it's from 8 until 5, 6ish. So really good days, tough days as well, but it's a great job. I'm loving it so far. It's very hard, it's very honest work. It's an honest job. Hey guys, so here's a perfect example. You see this trough, it's not too dirty to be honest, but still I'm just gonna clean it because, well, I can see that there's a dead lizard, plants and stuff. So yeah, just to make sure it's clean for the animals, the fresh water comes in. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a few minutes right now. Cheers guys. Yeah guys, this is living the life. It's really nice to be out here, man. Look at this beautiful scenery. Out here all by yourself. You have time to think, listen to some nice country music. Think about your life. Think about what's important, what's not important, what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep. I'm enjoying it, to be honest. I'm loving it. It's a wild life. This is what I love to see. This is what happens after you clean a trough. Cows are really happy to come and drink the fresh water because they need it out here. It's very hot. So yeah. So I finished the day. I'm quite happy. My first day by myself alone. Just gonna have this apple and go back home for dinner. It was another good day. Yeah, so basically some of the reasons why I really like this job as well, it's because I've always had like weak hands, And I've been doing this for only a couple of days, and I already see that my fingers are thicker. They're getting thicker and sort of stronger as well. I felt it since day one, because everything you do here is like working with your hands a lot. So that's one of the reasons. Also, coming from Europe, I feel like most of our jobs, you know, customer service and whatever, they sort of make us men like weak. At least I've always kind of felt weak. And coming out here is really a challenge, because I need to somehow like man up, do more, you know, tough shit. Yeah, it's just my personal opinion, to be honest. I'm not generalizing, you know, you do you, whatever. But I felt like I needed this to sort of get like, you know, stronger hands, also stronger mentality and stuff like that. Learn skills that haven't learned in Europe. Unfortunately, like in my generation, they haven't been transferred, you know, so like how to change a car wheel. I've never done that, and I was never taught that. You know, working yourself around with electrical or mechanics, you know, touching different stuff here and there. You know, everything is so soft, and you know, your car breaks down, you just go and call a car mechanic. You know, you don't touch your engine. Everything is kind of like automatic or electrical systems, so you don't want to touch your stuff, right? But out here, completely different, because, well, if you're not gonna be able to do it yourself, especially out here, like, no one is coming to save you. You have no there's no like phone line, so I can't even call anyone, you know. It's kind of funny, but it's also like real. If I get bit by a snake here, I'm pretty much dead, because I can't call anyone. Like, I have a radio, and that's about it. And even if I do radio, like my manager, my boss, like, I would have to be specific and tell him exactly where I am on the map. And then I'll also have to be very specific in the type of snake that bit me, because if they don't have that information, by the time they get here, I'm pretty much dead. so it's like, you don't have a choice. If you want to survive and have a good time, you gotta man up. And so I really like that. So if you're like, look, it's just my opinion, take it or leave it, but I believe if you're between 20 and 35, and you've lived in Europe your whole life, and you've been having like a nice, good, soft life, and you feel like, damn, I want to man up, I wanna be tougher, I wanna be stronger, I suggest you come over to Australia and just work on a farm for 3-6, I think 6 months is better than 3 months, but like, yeah, 6 months to 1 year, you're gonna have to man up. Like, there's no choice around it. Everything pretty much wants to kill you out here, and there's no time to be emotional or whatever. I'm not saying that, you know, being emotional is bad, but I think for men it's also important to know when to be emotional and when to just be tough, right? Out here, emotions are pretty much useless. Pretty much useless. You have to keep your eyes open, you have to keep them peeled and open for danger at any time, any moment. You know, snakes, scorpions, spiders. So you have to be really careful. And then you're working with, you know, on this farm we're working with around 3,500 cattle. So you have to be careful even on the road. Like, you don't want to kill one of them because they're part of the company. So yeah, you want to be really careful, and you want to take care of them. You want to make sure that these animals, you know, they're fed and drinking and surviving and thriving. So that's, yeah, responsibility, right, and stuff like that. I think it's really, I believe they're important things. So yeah, if you're like between 20 and 30 years old, 35 years old, and you're a young man, don't hesitate to come up to Australia. You know, I'm gonna be going to Thailand to continue my my journey of manhood. And but anyways, I'm gonna talk about this when it's the right time. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to just leave a comment. If you have any thoughts as well, please do share. If you don't agree with my opinions, I'm more than happy to just have a discussion. I'm not really open to a debate. What I do in my life, it's my life, and I just share my ideas. You don't have to like it, you don't have to care about it. It's just the way it is. But yeah, if you want to have a discussion about it or whatever, I'm more than happy, really. So that's about it for my first week, guys. I'll try and share more videos of what I do every day, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Cheerio.